And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to Elizabeth Henry for a look at Adventist history.
This week, we hear about the life and ministry of Roy Edgar Hay.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. Pioneer missionary Roy Edgar Hay was born on July 24, 1887. In 1906, Hay enrolled at Union College, spending his summers colporteuring and supporting evangelistic efforts. In 1910, Hay married Edith Lillian Dransfield, and they had 4 children. In 1913, Ray and Edith answered a call to start the Adventist work in northern Luzon, Philippines, arriving in November of that year. For the next 2 years, the Hays trained and laid down the foundation for evangelism, learning the Ilocano dialect and by translating and printing tracts. Leveraging his experience as a colporteur, he implemented colporteur institutes, training students and sending them to the surrounding towns and provinces. From March to October of 1915, Hay ran his first open-air evangelistic meetings. The initial success of the work led to the organization of the Northern Luzon Mission in 1917. On March 23, 1921, the Hay family returned to the United States on furlough with the intention of going back to the Philippines. During this time, Hay shared slideshows and stories of the mission work. He was also elected to be the official delegate of the Philippines to the General Conference session of 1922. However, Edith was diagnosed with cervical cancer and the family remained in the United States. Following the diagnosis, Hay served in various capacities in a few conferences, including the Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Oregon, and California conferences. At the same time, he started writing children's stories, which were published in church papers. Unexpectedly, Roy Hay died of a congestive heart failure a few weeks short of his 40th birthday in June 1935. Edith died in December 1982 at the age of 91. Hay is remembered for his pioneering work and is attributed with the start of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in northern Luzon. To find out more about the life of Roy Edgar Hay or the church's history in the Philippines, please visit the Encyclopedia Seventh-day Adventist online at encyclopedia.adventist.org. This has been a look at This Week in Adventist History.